Before I start, I just want to say that this is like such a cool experience for me. I came here back in the fall with Mike. I was invited. I came with Liz. I met Mike, and it's amazing because I've known Alex for a few years, and he's never told me that story. So coming here tonight, I found out something completely hilarious and amazing about him. And there's nothing better than kind of getting up and talking in front of a bunch of people that don't know you about something super embarrassing. So anyway, can't see me? Oh, I'm just going to turn it backwards. How about that? Okay, cool. Okay. So everybody's been really funny so far, so this might be a little different. So anyway, so from the age of about 5 years old to about 27, I hid who I really was from everybody. So growing up in rural Maine, I didn't have a lot of friends. My mom was a school teacher. Kind of was by myself. But when I got into school, I experienced what every other kid experiences. Every other kid who is judged by the clothes they have on, how they talk, how they dress, just, you know, trying to be accepted. So that kid at 5 years old took off, and he started running. And I never saw that kid again until later. Grade school, middle school, high school, trying to fit in with the popular kids. Started playing football because I wanted to be a popular football player. Went to college to play football because, God, what else am I good at? Not much, right? I don't want anybody to see who I really am. Went to college to play football, hid under a helmet. Finally was accepted, right? Football ended. Tried to play professional football. Didn't work. So what did I have? I had 1 semester left in school. 1 semester. I had an entrepreneurship class, flagship class, where the only project was to create a fake business, build a business plan, pass, fail. Except I made a fake business. I thought, well, because of all my travels in football, I know all these professional football players, I can just send them free clothing, and I can just be a successful clothing company owner straight from playing football, skip over all the hard stuff, and just be a success. Because what do I have? I'm afraid. I'm afraid of everything. I was afraid of being judged for who I really was, for how I really wanted to be, how I wanted to act, what I liked, everything. So that was in 2008. I decided I was going to move to New York City with the girl I was seeing at the time, right outside of the city. Going to the city, I threw myself a going-away party, the most arrogant thing you could do for my company in Portland, Maine, in the fall of 2008, almost 7 years to the day. There's a picture of me when Mike contacted me about speaking today, and he said, talk about that picture. No one saw this picture until about 3 years ago. I'm sitting down, like this. Only picture that was taken of me that night, because I didn't want to face what was in front of me. And what was in front of me? Embarrassment, fear, shame. Didn't want to look up, because you know what was in front of me? Nothing. Because nobody came, and my mom and the DJ and my best friend Pete Bissell doesn't count. So I ran away. And for 2 years, I didn't do anything. I hid. Nothing happened with my business. Nothing happened with my life. Eat the microphone. Nothing happened with my life because I was scared again. 24 years old, still haven't met the real me yet. Alex goes to it every year. It's Maine Youth Leadership at USM. All these kids gather. They talk about life. They figure out what they want to do. It's just an amazing building experience. And I was asked to go speak. The first time I ever showed this picture, when I talked about my life and my experience, was to these kids. To a bunch of kids I never met before. After the speech was over, I started receiving thank you notes. I liked your speech. Thanks for coming. I got one note from a girl in the county, up in Aroostook County, Maine. She goes, all my friends want to be farmers. I want to be a photographer. I want to be a model, and everybody makes fun of me for it. I've given up on so much in my life. But actually seeing you speak helped me believe in my dreams. You failed. You showed me you showed me it was okay to fail. That letter sits on my desk. Every single fucking day I look at it when I feel like I want to give up, when I want to just quit and crawl into a hole. It sits there and it reminds me. Because who am I? Who am I to project myself as perfect? Who is any of us? So when you had your first sexual experience and you see the girl's mom, or when you think you can house train a squirrel, you tell all of these stories, and it endears you to people. At the end of every phone call, my grandfather would tell me one thing. He would say, keep doing what you're doing, Kay. Never understood that till later in my life. What that means is, if you're a husband, a wife, a brother, a sister, any of that. Your job, it's going to hurt you. It's going to make you feel pain. It's going to be really tough sometimes. But you keep doing it because you love it. So, that little boy on that day caught up to me. He tapped me on the shoulder, and I turned around, and I saw me. And he goes, you know, I've been looking for you for about 25 years. It's been a long time. And I said, it's good to see you again. He said, what have you learned? And I said, well, I've learned that in life, the saddest thing is wasted talent and not being yourself. And it's okay, Kay, if they see you be embarrassed, if they see you be humiliated. It's okay if they see you blush. Thank you very much.